Hey guys, it's Mrs. Ann, and today we're going to be talking about the order of operations. Okay, and the saying that you need to remember is to please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And what that means is you need to look for parentheses first. That's what please stands for. Excuse stands for exponent. So after you look for parentheses, you need to look for your exponents. Then you need to multiply or divide, and it's the and or divide before you add and subtract at the end. And you're going to either add and or subtract, or you might do both. It just depends. So, things to remember: the order of operations is a set of rules. That is used to simplify mathematical expressions with more than one operation. That way we can ensure that everybody is getting the same answer, that you have a certain procedure that you have to do when you solve the problem. Okay, so again, what you need to remember, do your parentheses first, and then brackets, you need to treat the same as parentheses. You may have a problem that looks like this, that may have 2 plus, and inside parentheses 3 plus 1. So you would solve what's inside the parentheses first, and then you would solve for the brackets. Exponents come before multiplication and division and addition, subtraction. You always multiply or divide first and work from left to right. That's really important. And the last thing is then you add or subtract and always work from left to right. All right, so if I was going to work this problem, here's what I would do. Now, again, if you would like to, you can write, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. You can always write that anywhere on your paper if you need it as a reminder. So I look for parentheses. I don't see any. So then I need to look for exponents. I don't see any there either. So then I'm going to look for multiplication, division. And I see it. I see a division here and I see a multiplication here. So it told me to make sure that I worked from left to right. So that means I'm going to start here. Which comes first, the division or the multiplication? Well, hopefully you said that division is going to come first. So that's what I'm going to do first. So let me move that over here. All right, so what that means is I'm going to divide first. So I bring down the 17 plus 63 divided by 3. If you don't know, you can have a scratch sheet of paper and come to the side. 3 goes into 6 twice, and 3 goes into itself 1 time. So that's 21 times 6 minus 9 equals. All right, so that was the division part of please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now I have to go to multiplication. So I would have 17 plus 21 times 6. All right, so that would be 126. Again, if you can do that in your head, great, but if not, please do what I did and write it over here on the side. Then minus 9, okay? So I've taken care of the multiplication part. Now I need to look for addition, subtraction. Well, addition is going to come, my addition comes before the subtraction, so I'm going to add first. So I'm going to say 126 plus 17. Okay, so 126 plus 17, so that is 13. That will be 4 and 1. So that's going to be 143, correct? So then what I'm going to do is not do that. I thought I could shrink it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so then what I need to do is 143 minus 9 equals. So I can come over here and say minus 9. That becomes a 13. That becomes a 3. 13 minus 9 is 4. So I get 134 as my final answer. Okay? And that was a lot of work to solve one problem, but that's how you do the order of operations. What I want you to do is to pause the video and I want you to try it. Pause the video. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just playing with you. All right, so again, we're going to do please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. All right, so this time I have parentheses. I actually have two sets of parentheses. So what I can do is I can solve what's in the parentheses first. But I'm going to bring down the 4 plus 29 minus 2 is 27 divided by 9 plus 16 plus 2 is 18 equals. Okay? Then hopefully what you did is you saw that you didn't have exponents. So now you go to multiplication division. And this time again, I get division before I get multiplication. Actually, I don't have any multiplication. So I'm going to say 4 plus 27 divided by 9 is 3 plus 18 equals. Okay, so I've divided. I don't need to multiply, so I'm going to add and or subtract. And in this case, I'm just going to add. So I would have 7 plus 18. And hopefully for the end answer, you got 25. All right. Now, let's try it again. Again, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So pause the video and work the problem. All right, so this time I don't have parentheses, but I do have an exponent. So I'm going to bring down, even though I know you want to go ahead and work the rest of it, you have to show your steps. So you say 18 minus 3 divided by 3 plus, then I have to figure out what is 2 to the third power or 2 cubed. Well, we talked about that in class. So exponents, they are repeated multiplication. So I have 2 times 2 times 2. Remember that dot means to multiply, but you can always write it like this if you want to. 2 times 2 times 2. But anyway, 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 to the third power or 2 cubed equals 8. Okay, so we've done the exponent, so now we have to multiply or divide. I don't have any multiplication, but I do have division, so I'm going to divide. 18 minus 3 divided by 3 is 1 plus 8. All right, so now I have to add or subtract, and or subtract. Well, this time my subtraction comes before the addition, and remember we're supposed to work left to right, so I'm going to subtract first, and I get 17 plus 8, and again my answer is 25. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.